I do have a new name for my channel, and it's pretty much the same, but it's Cristin Live Acres. And I added that because I really wanted to give people a better idea and understanding of what it is that my channel is about. When I first came up with Cristin Live, I was under the impression or assuming that people would understand that it meant all things living. And I think people got the impression that it meant that I was always going to be live streaming, and that's not the case. So basically, Cristin Live Acres is about homesteading in an urban environment, raising chickens, making your own compost, gardening, so growing your own food. And I hope that that kind of explains it a little bit better. But with that said, let's just get into today's video. Today's video is going to be homemade chicken feed or chicken scratch. They call it all different kinds of things, whoever they are. My chicks are between 5 and 6 weeks old, so I still am going to use a base of the chick starter feed because it has a bunch of nutrients and different things in it that they need when they're young. So basically, well, I'll add that in a minute because I'm going to use my hands to do that. But you don't have to use all these things, but these are all known for providing a lot of nutrients, protein, calories, and other things that chickens need. So I'm going to start with some cornmeal. And then I've got a mixture of wheat germ and steel cut oats here. And then I've got some very small grain rice. The best kind to use is like a sushi rice. You can also buy these things in large quantities, probably at your feed store locally, but these are things I happen to have, and so I figured I'll just go ahead and use them just for a small start for them. This is a mixture of herbs. It's parsley, garlic, oregano, and marjoram. And then I've got some ground pecans and walnuts. They got a little moist in the blender. And then I've got a mix of chia and flax seed. And I stuck some regular popping corn, just a little bit of it, in my Vitamix. And so it kind of broke it up a little bit because they are young. And then I'm going to put a couple handfuls. I don't have exact measurements. I'm just going to mix this up and show you what it looks like, and then I'll let you know how the chickens like it. Alright, so this is what it looks like. Hopefully the camera will, without spilling it, will zoom in enough where you can see that and stay in focus. And I'm going to feed it to the chicks. I'm going to bring my girls out one by one and see how they like their new feed. This is Roadrunner, my smallest. Let's see what she thinks. Look, no, look, it's okay. I think she's looking for her sisters. Come here, girls. They're mad at me because I had already put them away for the night. But I want them to see this new feed. You want to see it? Look. Look. Look, it's from those. They really like it. They're pecking my hand. getting up to 80 degrees during the day, and here in Northwest Florida it's only mid-March. But as soon as the sun starts to go down, the temperature drops pretty quickly back down to like the mid-60s. So they're still a little young for that, so I've been putting them obviously in their coop, not in the run, with the heat lamp, and I just have it angled towards the side, so if they're cold they can go over there, if they're not they can go somewhere else. I've also got food and water out here and food and water in there until they kind of get used to coming in and out. I just introduced them to their new coop and run last night for the first time, so they're still kind of getting used to it, but it looks like that was a success. They really like it. I think they've already eaten quite a bit, so they're not starving, but I think it's a go. Alright, so I'm going to do another video in a few days giving you a tour of the shed that's converted, a shed converted into a chicken coop, and the chicken run, and all the stuff that we added to it, and just kind of, you know, the ins and outs of it. So I'm going to let you guys go for now, and I'll see you in my next video. Oh, you're going to knock me over into the poop. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Here she goes. Hopefully flying and not pooping. This one's my favorite. She's also the youngest. This is Roadrunner. My kids named him her. I keep saying him because Roadrunner reminds me of a boy name, but hey, make sure you subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos regarding all things homesteading and self-sustainability. Till next time, I'll see y'all later.